What is up guys, Joe here, back with another video. So you just picked up a new pair of AirPods Pro and curious what all they can do. I've been using these since launch, so a little bit over a month now, and so far I've been really enjoying them. But in this video, I wanted to show you some useful tips and features you should definitely know about when using your new AirPod Pros. Let's start things off with the new noise cancelling feature. So these AirPods Pro are Apple's first noise cancelling earbuds, but to get this feature going, you'll first need to enable it. Now there are various ways to do this, and one of those ways is by going into Control Center. When having your AirPods Pros connected to your iOS device, you will see the AirPods Pro icon on the volume bar. Here you'll be able to long press on the volume bar and you will get the option to switch listening modes from off, transparency mode, and noise cancelling mode. With noise cancelling on, you'll be able to block out a lot of external noise around you. Another way to enable and disable noise cancelling without digging through menus is by using the force sensor on the stem of the AirPods Pro. Simply by pressing and holding the force sensor for about a second or two, you'll hear a different tone as it toggles through the noise control modes like noise cancelling, transparency, and off mode. You can change these toggle settings inside of Bluetooth settings if you want to toggle just between noise cancelling and off mode, noise cancelling and transparency mode, or all three. Now, unless if I want to just be in my own zone, typically I have only one earbud in instead of both in my ears. With just having one on, you won't be able to activate noise cancelling because by default, you have to have both AirPods in at the same time. But there is a way to bypass that. If you go into settings, accessibility, scroll down under physical and motor settings, you will find a setting for AirPods. Here you have a setting to turn on noise cancellation with one AirPod. Now you can block out that external noise when just using one AirPod or both. As far as this next feature, it is not exclusive to just the AirPods Pro because you can also enable it on the AirPods first and second gen, but it is a useful feature for those who may have trouble hearing or if you want to be sneaky or just be in people's business. This feature is called Live Listen, which allows the microphone on your iPhone to transmit the audio it picks up to your AirPods Pro. So how this works is you simply place your iPhone somewhere, whether it be in a room nearby, and as long as it is at a distance where your AirPods are still connected through Bluetooth, it'll pick up the audio with the built-in microphone on your iPhone and allow you to hear it through your AirPods Pro. Now to activate this feature, it is done by going into Settings, Control Center, Customize Controls, and selecting on the hearing control. This will then add a new icon to Control Center, and when having your AirPods Pros connected to your device, you'll be able to tap on it and then enable Live Listen. Now you can sit your phone somewhere and be able to hear audio that's picking up from the microphone on your iPhone. Now as far as charging, with the AirPods Pro, you have a case that supports wireless charging, so having a Qi-enabled charger will allow you to simply drop your AirPods Pro on it and it'll start charging wirelessly. There is a small LED on the front of the AirPods Pro case that will notify you if it's charging, but after a few seconds, it'll turn off. So a way to check the status of the battery is by simply tapping on the AirPod Pro case and it'll light up either amber to let you know that it's still charging, or if it's green, that lets you know that it's fully charged. Now checking the battery life when using the AirPods Pro is pretty easy. There's a couple ways to do it. You can either go into your widgets menu and see your battery life widget, or you can verbally say the command, "Hey, what's the battery life of my AirPods?" and Siri will reply with the status of that. Or if you're an Apple Watch user, you can simply swipe up on Control Center and then click on the battery icon and view your AirPods Pro battery life. So if you remember those headphone splitters we used to use in order to have two headphones at the same time listen to whatever audio you're playing on a certain device, well, the AirPods Pro or the first and second gen AirPods, you can do that now but wirelessly. Now you will need to be running iOS 13.1 or higher to get this feature working, but simply when having two compatible Bluetooth headphones connected to your device, you can select both of them so both of y'all would have your own separate headphones and be listening to the same audio on your device. Now if you're running iOS 13.2 or later and you have the AirPods Pros, You have this new feature called Announce Messages with Siri on AirPods. This is a pretty cool feature because it actually announces your incoming messages through your AirPods without having to press anything. If you have your AirPods Pros on and your phone is locked and then you receive a message, you will hear a tone in your ear and then it'll announce the person that is texting you along with the message. Now, once Siri is done reading the message, it'll allow you to reply hands-free. Now, you will have to turn on this feature by going into the Settings app, tap on Notification Settings, and then tap Announce Messages with Siri. Turn this on and then you'll have that feature. Here you'll be able to turn on the Announce Messages feature. Now, you also have some more settings that you can change by going into Messages and then selecting what messages you want to be announced, whether it be your favorites, recents, contacts, or everyone that texts you. Now, if you like the fact that Siri announces your messages, you might also like this other tip, and that is announce calls. This is not exclusive to the AirPods Pro, but it is useful. And the way to do that is going into your Settings app, go to Phone Settings, and then Announce Calls, and then just turn on Headphones Only. That way, when you have your AirPods Pros on and you receive a phone call, it'll tell you exactly who it is without having to worry about getting the phone out of your pocket and things like that. It'll all be hands-free. I think by knowing all these tips and features, you'll be able to take advantage of the full potential of the AirPods Pro. I know I have, and these features here are just some of the reasons I've been enjoying the AirPods Pro. But other than that, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you have any suggestions or other tips and features that I didn't cover here, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to know what you have found or what has been useful for you when using the AirPods Pro. As always, if you did enjoy this video, let me know by hitting that like button down below, as it not only lets me know that you enjoyed it, but it also shows support to the channel. And if you're not yet following on social media like Instagram, Twitter, things like that, I'll leave those linked down below in the description. And lastly, if you feel like being awesome, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I drop a new video. Maybe we can do another tips and features video, but for the MacBook Pro 16-inch, since that's something else I've been really enjoying the past several weeks. Let me know if you want to see something like that. But other than that, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your support very much, and I'll catch you all on the next one. All right? Peace.